In this tutorial, I will go over the process of evaluating a source that we as librarians recommend to our students. First, what counts as a source? The simplest definition is anything you use to give you information counts as a source. This, of course, can include books and magazines, but it also includes websites, tweets, videos, the list could go on. If you got an idea, a quote, or data from somewhere, no matter the format, it counts. Why go through the trouble of evaluation? The sources you use will dictate the information and evidence you present to your audience on a topic. If you use bad information, your audience will be less likely to agree or understand your point. On the other hand, if you use quality information, you will be able to inform your audience and make a better case. So how do librarians recommend you evaluate a source? We like to use the CRAP test. This is simply an acronym for different areas to take into consideration when examining a source. These areas include currency, relevancy, authority, accuracy, and purpose. The purpose of the CRAP test is to encourage you to scratch the surface of a source and examine it. Let's look at the first letter, currency. Paying attention to the age of a source is often the first step to judging its value. For instance, if you are doing a report on gun violence, an article written in the early 90s is going to be vastly different from something written 6 months ago. It's up to you as the researcher to determine if the age of an article matters for your topic. Next, we talk about relevancy because sometimes our initial impression of a source might not match the actual content. Just because a source seemed like a perfect fit at the start of your research process does not mean it will automatically work. Imagine you want a book on how to make a pizza. Just reading the title of this ebook makes you think it could work, but once you open it and look at the contents, you can see it doesn't fit the bill, whereas this book does work for us. You need to read or watch a source closely to see if it is a good fit for your topic. This takes us to authority. One of the most important things you can do when evaluating a source is checking up on the author or publisher of the information. This can give you a lot of insight into the validity of their work. Sometimes just running a quick Google search of their name can be very revealing. Accuracy encourages you to look at the evidence the source is using. For instance, if it is an online article, click on the links that are hopefully provided. Are they active? Do they take you to specific places where you can easily verify their statement? Good sources of information are usually happy to provide proof. Finally, you need to look at why a piece of information was created. What is its purpose? To inform, to influence, to sell you something, or to make you laugh? The information presented to you is influenced by that factor. It is important to note that when you are evaluating a source of information, not all areas of the CRAP test are going to matter. It is on you as a researcher to determine which areas to consider as you try to find the best sources to complete your project. And remember, if you ever have any questions about a source, you can always contact one of the librarians at the Daly College Library.